now getting to the real stuff, I will probably get a little sappy, but that's where the chatting streams are for, I guess. That's what this stream will be for. I'm just gonna talk about generally what my experience this past few months with you guys and with streaming and stuff like that first, and then we will move to some expectations and goals and plans for the next year and onwards. Um, but to be fair, if there's anybody new who doesn't know, or who is like a recent follower, I have started streaming. My first stream was like a test stream, was 30th of August. Um, like I had a like very very scuffed stream before that. Um, I'm pretty sure that was like at the beginning of August, but that was like a very scuffed stream where I had mm, like no stable connection and very very bad computer, and I had to end after like 20 minutes. I don't even 20 minutes, so that doesn't count. My first proper test stream was um 30th of August, so that makes it like around like 3 months of me streaming. And honestly, it has been a journey, it has been an experience, and I am honestly a little overwhelmed uh by everything. um but yeah, when I started, I'm still doing it for like as a hobby, as something that I enjoy. uh but because I started as such, okay, well, that's lying. I'm gonna be trying to be as transparent about stuff as possible. But one of the reasons that I actually started streaming is, I think I did talk about it on stream at some point. Um, is that I, as probably a lot of other indie VTubers, adore Sanji. And honestly, one of my like motives to start VTubing is trying to apply for Sanji. That has been like one of my motives. But generally speaking, um, for now, this is the path I'm taking, and um, I'm doing it for fun as a hobby, something I really enjoy, and it has been so fulfilling. So it stayed the same. But because I was doing it for fun and stuff like that, I honestly like expected to go at a very very slow pace. Like, I know some people might call my growth a slow pace. Still, there is a different perspective. Different creators grow different speeds and paces, and that's how it is. That's just the reality. But for me, I honestly didn't even expect to hit affiliate this year, to be quite honest. I Because I know how I'm not very good at the whole social media stuff and being active and putting myself out there. I don't know what I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm doing anything wrong. It's just putting myself down. It's just that um, it's gonna take a lot of time for me to like grow to the point where I gain some form of interactions that may be considered bigger. Um, and like grow a regular attraction to my channels and like start growing steadily, if that makes sense. Um, and I knew this would happen because of my experiences with just handling other channels, like other social media accounts, like art accounts and stuff like that. I've never really been good at gaining attraction, so I knew what I was getting myself into, right? So I knew that my growth is gonna be slow. Um, and that's why I never expected to hit affiliate this year. And we hit affiliate. Um, oh gosh, what was the before my debut? Actually, my debut was in at the beginning of November. I think it was 8th of November, if I'm not wrong. Um, so we hit affiliate like a week before that. Um, so that's like end of October. No, yes. end of October, which is like 2 months. We hit affiliate in 2 months of me streaming, and I know there's people that grow faster that hit like affiliate immediately, but there's also people that take way longer. And honestly, this was I didn't expect it to hit it so fast. Of course, none of this would be possible without you guys and the amazing support of my friends and my community. So that that's another part that I want to talk about. Not just about me, but also about you guys. I the support has been overwhelming. Like the support from my friends and from my viewers and even from my family and my sister is just been overwhelmingly positive, and I just can't be more thankful, honestly. Um, I because how like unsocial I am, how socially anxious and awkward I am. I was kind of like I started out, trying to interact with the community like on Twitter, right? As one does. But I was kind of like awkward about it, just interacting um, with, some other smaller VTubers and whatnot. And then the first collab happened, which was collab with August, Red, and Zan, um, which honestly that has been the true start, like the true pusher for me. Uh, and they kind of, they literally just adopted me into their like friendship groups, introduced me to more friends, and just they have been such a overwhelming support and just positive influence on me as a creator. Um, and it's just been I don't know what to say. I'm lost at a loss of words of like I can't thank my friends enough because I just appreciate them so much. Um, they've been helpful when it comes to tips while streaming, and just overall supportive people, like supporting me at every step of the way, and it's just that's overwhelming. I don't think I'm quite used to getting such support and just seeing how genuine they are about the support has been just overwhelming and so touching. Um, so and but also like it's not just them. It's it's even like you guys viewers that like even you coming here and my regular streamer viewers like Sen who just come here and help me when I'm stuck with games and like are supportive, or people that compliment me or just think positively of me. They come here and actually like me and my content and decide to stay for the ride. It's just so I don't want to repeat overwhelming, and and just I don't have enough big vocabulary to praise people. I'm not quite used to this, so I will be tripping over my words and kind of stumbling a lot. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, and I got to play a bunch of really nice games over the past few months, and I got to draw more consistently thanks to starting streaming. Because as I said in a lot of my drawing streams, I don't have the motivation to draw on my in my personal time on my own that much anymore. So streaming just brought me some regularity into like drawing and just kept me more motivated and passionate about art. So that's another thing that I really enjoy, and I have to thank uh, my decision to start streaming, and also just getting the opportunity to play some games, new games, meet with new people, um, and just who share interests and stuff like that is just an amazing experience. Um, and I had fun, well, for the most part, with like, you know, for the most part, I mean, nothing bad. It's just some games are a little too, we had some frustrating moments. Um, but yeah, so that is my experience so far. Like, overwhelming positive, and just I appreciate every one of you and everyone who supports me in any shape or form. Um, and yeah, like there is of course like I'm not saying like I'm not pretending that there is not a part of me that is maybe a little bit jealous, um, or vicious, like the faint, at the back of your head when I wish that I grew faster or had a more interactive community, which again, it's nothing against you guys. I don't want to put you down. It's nothing, it's just me being, with my brain. um because as much as I say that I don't compare myself to my friends or like other streamers, there are times that it's unavoidable, and you know we all have our bad days, and it's just I can't avoid just like at all times like avoiding like watching, seeing the numbers and comparing myself to others. But it's not, again, it's staying mostly in the, in those dark days, in those like low mental health days, and that's not my like overall experience. um like of course it would be amazing if I was like very to grow faster and stuff like that, but I am not putting my experience down, because I wish, like, it's just, I think everybody's just wishes that, it's just like, um but I'm not trying to like, do stupid decisions, or like I do what I can. I am as authentic as I can be. Authentic, I don't even know how I pronounced it properly. As I can be, and that's enough for me. I will grow as fast as, as I do. um I will just let people flow in naturally, and yeah, that's all I can do. Like there's genuinely nothing more I can do, honestly. I mean, I can try to educate myself and try to figure out how to maximize my effort better so I reach more people. But that's like honestly, I don't even know if that work genuinely. Again, as I said, I'm very like bad when it comes to like social media management, so that's maybe one of the points. Or maybe it's just because I'm not as interesting as my friends. I wouldn't even like. I, they would probably disagree, but I am not ruling that out as one of the options. You know. Or the algorithm is just cruel to me. I don't know. It's probably a combination of more factors. Um, but again, I'm not gonna blame it all. Like I'm not gonna push the blame on like anything and everything that is not me again. Um, it's just what it is, and I don't really care. I'm just happy. Like even if even if nobody was here at all, I would still be streaming. So I don't really care about numbers or anything. For the most part, again, there is times that I don't care. It's times when it kind of brings me down, but um, it's something that I can deal with. And if there's times there's genuinely always someone that I can talk to make me feel better. Um, because we all have the experience, and just we all can empathize with each other. So yeah, I am my plans for the future. Honestly, I am, again, I talked about it um on Friday. Even on Friday, that's very, 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 very recently. I am trying to take it slow. Because as I said on Friday, I tend to just get too ahead of myself. Um, and I know it's not healthy because I just get myself disappointed. Um, so I am genuinely just trying to um, take it slow, because creating all these like I don't have the goal here, but my the only goal that I have set as of now, like a follower goal, is 150 followers, where I will be playing uh getting over it or jumping, depending on when I actually decide. So that's the only follower goal I got. And I don't want to push too far ahead and create more, because it's gonna take a long time before I get even to this point. Um, and um, and that's why I don't want to like set them too like just now, because like having these points, having these goals, like it's nice to have goals, but I feel like if I set the goals like so far ahead and so high, I'm gonna set myself up for disappointment, because it's just gonna probably just remind me that I don't care how long it takes. It's not for good for my mental health to have these points, have these goals set. Um, because as far as long vocabulary. Because although I'm genuinely saying that I'm doing this for fun, and it is my genuine feeling, it is what I genuinely feel. I'm doing it for fun, just for myself, as a hobby, because I enjoy streaming. I'm not doing it for numbers or for growth. And even though I say that, and it's a very, very genuine and real feeling, um, there is still, that fucked up, just obnoxious, horrible part of my brain that uh, has different thoughts, and is like nudging me at like all numbers and goals, and exciting, and what could you do with this and this and that, and what if that happened. And um so although I'm doing it because this genuinely I enjoy streaming, and basically for nothing else, there is like part of my mind that is thinks a lot differently, and I just can't help and sometimes entertain it. And I don't know if it's not always healthy for me, but I'm trying to manage it. And so I'm trying to take the future goals and plans slow. um I'm to take it slow, so I don't overwhelm myself and disappoint myself, because and that's I want to tease just a little bit of what I actually plan. Um, because again, I can't really stop myself from actually coming up with these ideas. Um, so I have quite ambitious, I don't want to say ambitious, but not quite ambitious, but somewhat ambitious plans when it comes to my lore and stuff like that. Um, and I want to start slowly over time, like introducing it to you guys, because I think it's exciting. It's just, I don't want to rush it too ahead. I don't want to. Again, as I said at the very beginning, I am still. My dream is still applying to Tunetank, right? So, one of the reasons that I want to kind of get ahead of myself and kind of push myself is, I mean, it comes with all of it, like, I don't know, maybe I will get in the future, like, attached too much to this brand and to Rover to kind of, but so as of now, I still plan on applying to New Sanji, and the reason why I don't really want to plan too much ahead is that, I don't want to, in the, like, very, very small percentile, non-existent chances that I would get my dream come true, I don't want to um have everything like planned out so far ahead for this channel that would like go down the drain. Again, I'm not saying I will not neglect what we currently have just because of the chance that I would get into New Jersey. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I don't want to plan obnoxiously ahead, so that it wouldn't be wasted. It's even if I didn't get into Nisanji, even if that was out of the question, like I still don't want to plan obnoxiously ahead. So like if anything, not just Nisanji, anything in the future happened, uh so I don't want it to go wasted and just, disappointing myself again. It comes down to that. Um but I still have some like visions for this channel that I just, I again, as I said, I really can't really stop myself from thinking about it. So although I don't want to plan too much ahead, there is some stuff that I'm all like currently like thinking about it and working on. So yes. But as of general plans for the future, like when we are not thinking about this kind of stuff, is that I still plan on having a regular schedule. That's most important. One point though, my schedule will most like my streaming schedule is mostly like very consistent right now. Um, but what I will say is just like as an I will like announce it and talk about it when the time actually comes. But uh, as I mentioned several times, I'm a university student, so like around like March or something next year, my schedule will probably change based on my timetable. So that's just one thing. So my schedule will probably changing, but that's just like very small thing. That's like almost like nothing. It's just I don't plan on taking too many classes because again, I don't know if I said it, but I am kinda on stream. I don't think I said it on stream. I talked about it with like some people, but I'm kinda putting streaming in like higher than my education right now. So I'm focusing more on streaming. So I will not. I will just take as much classes as necessary, and I will still focus on streaming. So hopefully there is still gonna be at least 2 or 3 a week. That should probably not change. Um, we will be still playing. Probably I think our repertoire is not gonna change too much. I plan on still continuing the Friday drawing streams. That's not gonna change. There isn't like it's not very likely that the Friday drawing streams are gonna change whatsoever. So you can probably still count with that. Um, I still plan on continuing playing the Lost Ark as long as it takes as for us to finish the game. Um, I definitely want to play more Overwatch um, with other people, on my own and other people like Min Min. I definitely plan on joining more collabs next year. Um, I don't think like weekly collabs is manageable for me, but I definitely want to do, I want to do a lot. I just enjoy collabs. It just brings me joy, like, spending time with my friends. Uh, because I'm a lonely bitch, okay? As antisocial I am, I get lonely quite easy. Even if it's kind of hard to describe. Like, I get lonely when I have no social contact, like talking to somebody for like more than a day. Um, and yeah, so just getting to talk with people and getting to spend time with my friends it's so fun and I love it. It gives me so much serotonin and joy, and also it just helps my mental health at least a little bit to just have somebody to connect with. And I mean, I could do it off stream, but also, it's just fun. So I would definitely, although the bigger collabs are a little overwhelming, but they're also always fun. So yeah, I definitely want to join more collabs next year. I definitely want to play more visual novels. Um, too bad it didn't work out today with Zan, but I definitely want to continue playing Red Embrace with Zan. That's why I didn't like just play without her. I want to finish the game with her. So, but I definitely want to play more visual novels, like even on my own, with you guys. Um, and another like exciting thing is, I got myself the Witcher series for Christmas, so we will be sometime, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but sometimes after the new year, we like next year we will be starting the journey of playing through the Witcher series. So that is very exciting. And I also got another very exciting game that August recommended to me. Uh, I mean, not recommended. I don't think she played it, but she saw it and she was like, "You would probably enjoy that." I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I would." So there's another very exciting game that we'll be playing next year. Um, and yeah, that's like the plans. That's as far as the plans go. And I mean, I want to tease and maybe talk about at least a little bit for about um like bigger plans. Again, as I said, I don't want to overwhelm myself and just get too much ahead, but and also the um the I am expecting the um getting over it stream happening sometime next year, sometimes in like the first quarter of next year. Again, I don't want to be I don't want to overestimate myself, and stuff like that, but we are already at 90 followers right now. And we gained 90 followers in 3 months, and we are missing just 60. So yeah, I am guessing that sometime in the first quarter, or sometime in spring next year, we'll actually have to play getting over it or jumping. So again, I'm not really worried about it. It's gonna happen, and then we will able to set another goal, which I'm not quite sure about just yet. I don't know how fast I want to introduce a lot of this stuff. I don't want to overwhelm myself, nor do I want to overwhelm you guys. But I talked about it. I talked about it with Zan, I think. Pretty sure with Zan on our Red Embrace stream. I don't know if I talked about it on stream, but I can say now that one of the plans that I definitely plan on for future is start streaming on a like 18 plus website for the guys that are interested in like more NSFW visual novels and art. So get another account somewhere else where I can actually stream that stuff. That's one of the plans. I'm just kind of, yeah, I think I'm sure I talked about it. I don't know if I'd stream, but I'm kind of waiting to have a bigger audience, I guess. Because again, as I said, I think I said it again. Even if I didn't say it, I'm gonna repeat it. Even if I did, or if I didn't, I'm gonna say it again, or for the first time, doesn't matter. I think it's easier to like wait and kind of drag a portion of my audience that is like that is potentially interested, that would be potentially interested in this kind of stuff with me, than starting like completely from zero on a different platform, So I'm essentially just waiting till I'm a little bigger, until I get the like audience that would be interested in this kind of stuff. To do that, and I'm planning on getting a different outfit for that as well, the more appropriate for what it's going to be. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a tease. I don't want to tease the general like ideas for I have, or I don't want to like more, because I feel like that's less fun. So you know, I want it to be more of a surprise for you guys, but I did kind of say it in like previous tweet, or for those of you that actually watch me on, like, follow me on Twitter and like follow my journey on Twitter. I have like some plans over like future, like, different models, because you know, you all know that I'm an artist, and honestly, just like the thought of having like more models, just, it's not that I'm bored of myself. Okay, I'm very pretty, alright, but you know, it's always more exciting. I feel like it's more exciting if I have more, you know. So that's what we are getting as a tease. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to take it slow when it comes to this. I'm trying to take it slow so I don't get overwhelmed. I don't want to take anything too fast when it comes to this. Because again, I just don't want to, like, you know. It's hard, but yeah. Also, another thing that I have in plans that I was potentially considering is, I mean, as far as Twitter goals go, I will probably host art raffles every 100 we hit. That's the plan. Because I really enjoy that, and it just gives, you know, other people that, you know, because I feel like art raffles are like a good opportunity for like people that can't really afford get art, but like want art of their characters to kind of get them, you know. So I think it's really nice for the community as well. So that's why another reason I'm doing them. And at 500 on Twitter, not here. That's gonna take a long time here, but 500 on Twitter. I said it on a different stream with Sari. Not with Sari, with Shola. My apologies, ladies. With Shola is that I will do a 02 cosplay. No face reveal just yet. Too bad for you guys. I'm still not comfortable with that, but that is a milestone with Twitter. And but one of the more exciting things I think this, like, it's not necessarily like Twitter related, but it's more tied to Twitter than anything, is that I am probably going to open commissions next year, at the beginning of the new year. I am still not quite, like, it's not, okay, I'm not saying I'm not confident with my art. I am not confident with my reach. That's why I'm like never, like, you know, I'm still like unsure about commissions. You know, based on the number of interactions and stuff like that, the algorithm, I'm just not sure if I would reach enough people for people to know that I, you know, be interested in my art and stuff like that. But I am definitely like considering it. It's very highly possible that I will at least try, you know. It's always like, you know, better to just have them open for like some, you know, people who just randomly stumble upon my art and like it, than to not, you know. Another thing that's fairly similar to that is, I mean, I already made a Redbubble shop, but starting like new year and onwards, I will like add some like art and like designs to my Redbubble, so you will be able to get some, you know, if you are interested, people will be able to get some art of mine on different stuff, you know, almost like it's not merch quite early. I'm planning to add like anime stuff and Vtuber stuff and Pride stuff and stuff like that. Just a bunch of stuff. So for people that enjoy my art, they can get my art like in a different way than commissions. But yeah, that's like all the like plans I have. That is more that I will not share, but that's overall that I'm willing to share. Of course, I will be like sharing sneak peeks and more as we go.